With your permission. Oh, sorry. We said B'chavod, he said.
Well,
You didn't say B'chavod?
well,
I said.
he
Oh,
said,
you said, oh.
it doesn't count.
I don't know.
You ready?
When I said Bechavod, you should be ready.
Chavod. We're having issues connecting. You need to fix the internet. Chavod.
No, it's not connected.
He's going to do it on here.
That's here.
Yeah. With your permission.
Chavod Oda. Pamayim.
The Gemara tells us Yom Kippurim, Chachamim tell us, I'm sorry, Yom Kippurim, Kippurim. Tomorrow night is Leil Yom Kippur. It's hard to understand. How can you compare Yom Kippur to Purim? Maybe it should be the opposite. But you compare, the Gemara said, the Chachamim said, no, Yom Kippurim is Purim. So that's not. And again, Purim we're going to stay forever. We're going to stay forever. Like you only can Esther Ruach HaKodesh, of course. So mitzvot of Purim, 4 mitzvot to read the Megillah. Seudat Purim, Mishloach Manot, Matot Le'Evronim. It's Ruach HaKodesh. Says, go have a meal. Let's do with a meal. Of course, it means to remember, Esther did some kind of party with the Chashvosh. Maybe the party that Chashvosh made it, the Jewish people went inside. It's possible. It's very possible. It's a very strange thing. Then you have to do that. It's not an option. The halacha is like this. Shabbat, you don't have to eat. You have to have pleasure from the food. If you don't like the food, you're not hungry, or you're not diet, for any reason you don't want to eat, you don't have to force yourself. You don't have to force yourself. It's not a mitzvah to eat on Shabbat. It's a mitzvah to have pleasure from the food. It's different. The only time really from Hashem that we should eat in the Torah is only Korban Pesach. Never eat nothing. Never eat. Very strange, but that's what it is. Chachamim applies, they say, yeah, Shabbat 3 times, Yom Tov, but really from Hashem, only Korban Pesach. The matzah, Korban Pesach and Maror, that's it. Chachamim said no. Erev Yom Kippur, you have to eat Erev Yom Kippur. You're not allowed to fast. Purim, you're not allowed to fast. You're not allowed not to have a meal. You have to have a meal. And Rambam writes, and the Chachamim say, well, the meal is not just, candies. You have to have meat and wine. Rambam says, the Gemara says that the person has to have wine means in the meal, not just have wine during the day. Says, you have to have it. You have to have it. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm not hungry. It's a special mitzvah to eat. The same mitzvah to have in the Yom Kippur. As well, Chaim said, maybe also Shavuot. Maybe. It's very strange. So came Mordechai and Esther said, well, you have to have a Sudat Purim. You must have Sudat Purim. I don't want Sudat Purim. What do you mean I have to have it? I don't want. You have to have it. It's very strange. They say Mishloach Manot. Send food. How much? What to send? Chlokot. Drink. According to some Chachamim, you have to have food and a drink. Not just 2 things. One should be food, one should be a drink. If you don't drink, you didn't do the mitzvah. He said, no, it has to have 2. That's enough. I said, why did you do it? Why? What happened? What's the purpose of it? To show what? That you're friendly with somebody. Send him flowers. Flowers, send him a present. Send him one thing. What do you send him food for? Anyway, he doesn't like this food. Your obligation. Send him food. The third thing is Matanot Le'Evronim. Tzedakah. So first we call it Matanot. It's not a present. It's tzedakah. Should have said, give tzedakah. No, it doesn't say this. I says, give a present. Okay. Now, in the Torah, a poor person being described in 3 descriptions. One is called ani, it's called poor. That's what we recognize somebody, it says he's poor. Poor means ani. And the second one, a little bit lower level, is called dal. Dal means he's not just a poor person, he's very low, very lonely, very low. And the third level is called Evyon. Evyon is very, very low, but the word Evyon means not only that he's poor, he has a desire to have more and more and more and more. A desire. So here the Megillah said, Esther Mordechai wrote, Purim is a mitzvah to give matanot la'evyonim. Doesn't say anim, it doesn't say danim, evyonim, but evyonim. I said evyon. Very strange. A special halacha on Purim that you don't have to ask the Meshulech, you have a certificate. He looks like a faker. He looks like a faker. The Gemara says, I think his name one of the Chachamim, Shlakish, was about to go to learn with somebody, I don't remember the other guy's name. And there was a poor person asked him, tzedakah. He said, we'll give it, we'll come out. They come out, the man was dead. The man was, the man was dead, they opened up, the place he sat down was full of money. So a poor person has money, it's no mitzvah to help him. The Gemara says, somebody has a certain amount of money, at times they'll give him nothing. As long as he has enough money today, for tomorrow, or whatever, he has a place to be, so he wants to accumulate money, he didn't give tzedakah. So Miriam Nabi said to Hashem, listen, the people give tzedakah, and they want to do other things. So Hashem said, Rabbi told him, it's not a tzedakah, not a tzedakah. You don't give. The Meshulach comes to you, it's not a Meshulach. You gave him a check, and the guy's a faker, he didn't do no mitzvah. You fell in a trap, He can come to Hashem and say, I gave tzedakah. He said, what's the tzedakah? What should I do? He gave tzedakah, and the maid took the money and invested it, stole it, whatever it is. So he says, I gave tzedakah to yeshiva, and the yeshiva invested the money with Meidov. He didn't do tzedakah. Sorry. He fell in a trap. He did the right thing, but nothing happened to the money. So the whole year round, the person you're allowed to check, the Gemara says, check him. So you give him respect, smile to him, and say, listen, what are you collecting for? What is the money for? What is this Lexus outside that you came with? I heard that you live in Yerushalayim, in a nice apartment. You're allowed to do it. You should do it. Because otherwise you just give them the money for nothing. In time of the Gemara, they were fakers. The Mishnah said, what he used to do is, the guy used to pretend that he has a blemish. He used to go put his hand inside the jacket, and he used to collect money with the other hand. He said, that's money. The Mishnah talks about it. The Mishnah said, at the end of the day, before you die, it's going to happen to you, because he cheated people this way. Purim, no. Special halacha. Purim, no. Purim, if Meshulach comes to your house, you see outside, he has Mercedes. You see, he comes with a suit, with a tie, with this. Tzedakah. You want tzedakah? Don't say nothing. Kol ha-shedat notim lo. Purim, you're not allowed to ask the Meshulach any questions. Whatever it is, it's not true. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not tzedakah. The whole year round, if you give this guy money, you just threw the money away. You wasted your money. It's not tzedakah. It's halacha. Purim, no. You give tzedakah to the wrong person and he doesn't need the money, give it to him. Why give it to him? Why? What happened? But this Mordechai, Esther Mordechai did. It's called matanot la'evyonim. What are matanot la'evyonim? The one that has a desire, if he has a desire, give him money. What's the purpose of it? What's the reason for that? So if we rewind a little bit, the first tablets, command number 10, it says lo tachmod. Do not have in mind, if you say at the lower level, something that belongs to your friend. Lo tachmod. As well said, it's called Malchut. So you have 10 commandments. Commandment number 10 is called Malchut. It's in the kingdom of Hashem. You go to your friend, you say that this is your car. You want to sell the car? You committed sin. Command number 10. This is your house. You sell it? You're selling your house? Sin, major sin. This is command number 10. 10 commandment is don't have any, I wouldn't say the word desire, but something that you want somebody else has. The Torah says the word of 10 commands, the words are lo tachmod, don't tachmod. It means desire, but not really desire. This is the first tablets that Moshe broke. When the Torah repeats the second time, the second tablets, over there the 10 commands says lo titaveh. It says lo tachmod, but says lo titaveh. Don't have a desire. Don't have a desire for somebody's wife. Don't have a desire whatever your friend has. It changes. The world changed. Actually, there's a few changes on the second tablets that we didn't have on the first tablet. But 10 command, it's called Malchut. The word changed. Instead of say don't want what your friend have, it says don't desire what your friend have. Don't desire his wife, don't desire, oh, Amlo, whatever he has. So what's the difference? So the Torah tells us, and the Pentamid 6 Parsha, that Moshe did not arrive and Am Yisrael came to Aaron. And they asked Aaron, the language is, Kuma Selanu Elohim, come do for us gods, not singular, plural. So comes the Gemara and says, why it says Elohim? Why it says, make us an entity. It's a singular. Of course, Hashem is one of them is Hashem is Elohim. And the Gemara says, no, they meant something else. What did they mean? The Gemara says they meant itabu le'elohut arbe. It says we ask Aaron, we want few gods. Few gods. If you know the history a little bit, that's what happened with the Greeks. The Greeks, this idiots, Socrates and other ones, they believe so-called in a lot of gods. One god is for water, one god is for this. So where do you get it from? Why don't you think it's one God? Because Am Yisrael, they told Aaron, Kusanu Elohim. But the language of the Gemara is a desire for a lot of gods. Desire? What do you mean desire? But the language of the Gemara is, when they told Aaron, make for us gods, the Gemara says, why you say gods? Because we have desire to have gods. Where do you get gods from? So, of course, we know the story that Aaron made a golden calf, whatever it is, and came to Aaron. It says Aaron said, "Okay, tomorrow Aaron built an altar for Hashem, of course, and in the morning they got up early. They sacrificed the golden calf. The Torah says they ate and they drank, and they started to joke around. A very strange thing happened. So the Gemara says like this. The Gemara says, Haman min Torah minayin. You hear the story about Haman? Why does it say Haman in the Torah? It's a very strange question. The Gemara has this about Mordechai and Esther as well. Where does it say Mordechai in the Torah, Esther in the Torah? It says, where is Haman? The Gemara says, I tell you where Haman is. When Hashem put the Lamar Rishon in Gan Eden, told him don't eat from that tree. This tree is called Etz Hadat Tov Hara. It's a tree that has good and bad things. What does it mean? What do you mean has bad thing? What's the bad thing in it? What's the bad thing? So after Adam Hashem ate from the tree, Hashem asked him this question. Hamina etz asher. Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat? So the Gemara says the word Hamin, if you change the vowels, you read Haman. You know the story about Purim? I don't know what the story is. It's the tree. The tree, as Adam Hashem ate, over there it says that tree is called Haman. Hashem said, Hamin, is it that one, that kind that I told you not to eat? This is the word Hamin in Hebrew. If you put the dots are different, it's called Haman. What does it mean? Someone says you should know. You read the Megillah, Haman. I tell you what Haman is all about. Says the Gemara, when Haman came home after Mordechai did not bow down to him, so Haman said to Zeresh and his friends, the whole is in already. Nothing is worth it. The Gemara says, what do you mean Zeh? What do you mean Zeh? This? The Gemara says, Haman had on his chest the keys for his safes. The Gemara says Haman was the richest person by the Goyim ever. Ever. Korach was by the Jews, and Haman was by the Goyim. How did he have so much? The Gemara says he was in the army of Yimach Shemon and Nebuchadnezzar. So at Hamikdash, he came right away down to the basements over there and unloaded everything that was in the basement, all the gold and all the precious stones. That's how he became so rich. But still he wants, as his man, now he wants Mordechai to bow down to him. It says, the whole set, so once he pointed on his chest to his wife and his friends, you see I have all the things, you see the keys, that I have everything. It's worth it. Because I want Mordechai. If he doesn't bow down to me, nothing is worth it. This is what it means. This verse says, Chaim explain to us. The tree that Hashem told Adam Hashem not to eat from the tree, whatever the tree was, has inside some kind of a gene ingredient that the person should have desire. That's the problem in life. Desire is the problem in life. The man says a person on his deathbed, he has $100 billion, he wants still another 100 billion. He has $200 billion, he wants 400. And the man says a person that will not die, still have his desire still in him. He says, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with you. My grandfather, Adam Hashem, ate from the tree. That tree had this poison inside. The poison is called desire. That's what Hashem told Adam Hashem, listen, you can eat, you're going to die. When are you going to die? The Gemara says, because if you don't control yourself, you die. You die. More and more. What do you mean more? Who is this? Haman. I said, you see Purim is coming, you should know. What the truth of the matter was. I said it started with a party. It started with a party. Mordechai stood up and said, listen, don't go to the party, don't go to the party. 18,500 people went to the party and fell in the trap. He says, what is the problem? What's the problem? You can't control yourself. That's the problem. The problem is the control. The desire that the person has drives him out of this world. A jealousy, how come this guy has it? And desire. And he will look for respect. You're going to get out of this world. Who is this? Amina is Haman. That's what Hashem told. So how does it start? That's how the story starts. The story starts, the snake saw Chava and he said, oh, I want to get married to Chava. You have a wife, Mrs. Sneaky. What do you want from her? No. I want her husband to die. What's wrong with you? He says, this is Satan. This is Tzara. He touched Chava and then not touched Chava. So what happened? The Torah describes. After the snake touched Chava, the Torah describes. Vatera Isha. Chava looked at the tree. It's good to eat it. A desire. Torah says the first time about desire, it says, what's desire? Which desire? It says Chava looked at the tree, she had a desire to have it. It's not she was hungry. Desire. She's not hungry. Why do you want to eat it? I like it. I want to have it. He said, why do you get it? Because she was touched already by the snake. So that energy is inside her. And then she transfers this desire to us. And that's our job in this world, to control it.
I got it.
And that what happened in Gan Eden. As the Gemara says, Amina, you should know that's what happened. Come the Chazon Ish said, listen, what do you think the worst thing in the world? That a person becomes Tameh? Of course, you touch the dead man, go to cemetery. And he said, no. The worst of the worst is desire for food. What's so bad about it? I'm hungry, what's so bad about it? Because that's what drove the world down the drain, a desire that Chava had. A desire the snake had to marry her. And he touched her, and now she has desire. She has desire for other bad things. Jewelry, this, what do you want? She wants more jewelry, she wants more dresses, more shoes, more pocketbook, more this, more. Nothing wrong with her. It's a grandmother, Chava had it. And let the world go down the drain. The men is the same. They want more money, same thing. It doesn't make the person bad. The person has to know his job on this world. So actually, the first time it says the word Evion, somebody desire for things. In the Torah, the Moshe was in Shamayim, with the commandments. So Hashem taught him the Torah. Parashat Mishpatim. I said, in Shemitah, 7th year, in Eretz Israel Shemitah. Don't plow, don't seed. So what is supposed to do? He's supposed to abandon the field. השביעית ישמטה ונטשתה, ואכלו אביוני עמך. It says you have to have the 7th year free of everybody. For the needies? No. To the one have desires. So what it means is like this. Person should have a desire to give, instead desire to get. That's how you correct it. The Megillah tells us about Esther. The Megillah describes. So Vashti was killed, they're looking for a wife. She was looking for a wife. Shugina. So preparation. Idiot is not is a compliment for the man. Prepare the girls for 12 months to have appointment with the king. 6 months she had to lay down in the jacuzzi. 6 months she has to lay down in a bath with spices. Can you imagine? Then you have an appointment with the king. I don't know what it is. This desire, desire. Okay? Megillah told Na'ara v'Na'ara. Megillah tells you, what's this? I don't need that. Megillah was in Mordechai Kodesh. What do you need just to know besides all the secrets in the Megillah? Why the Megillah has to tell you all these things? The parade of the girls that come to Hashgarosh, the low life. I don't care what you ordered, how you present a girl for him. She has to 12 months to prepare herself. The Megillah says, forget about this. After 12 months, she wants to go for the interview. Whatever she wants. She asks for jewelry, for this, she has to come to present herself. What kind of dress she wants, what shoes, the pocketbook, what she needs, makeup, this. Megillah tells you. Megillah told us about Abichail, Esther's time to go. Of course, the force had to 12 months to be in this jacuzzi thing. But the day of the appointment with Achashverosh, lo biksha davar. I don't have anything. Of course, you can say, of course, she doesn't want the job. She wants to be released. But the Megillah wrote it. It's simple. Of course, she doesn't. The Megillah emphasized she doesn't want nothing. She doesn't want it. This is to correct. It's in the Chava that wanted. No desire, zero desire, zero. And that really, what in the Torah, it's very strange. Never is a mitzvah to eat. Not on Shabbat, not on Yom Tov, nothing. Only Pesach. Pesach was Geula. Geula. I said, Geula is what? Hashem said, yes, I want you to have this. I want you to have a piece of meat, and I want you to have a maror, and I want you to have a little matzah. That's it. I said, listen, that's what you have, and you have to have it. I don't like it. I don't like this kind. I don't like maror. I really don't like matzah. I don't like. It's the matzah. This is not because listen. It's a Yom Tov. It's a Chag. What do you mean? What do you mean? I want to good, something with what I want. No. That's what you have to have. That's what you have to have. Best thing is not to have anything else. The best thing not to have. Maybe a piece of meat before the Gemara Pesach. The Gemara says, rather than all the other things, you don't have nothing. You don't need nothing. You don't want to eat. By not having a desire, you fix the first mistake of Chabad, that she had a desire. So-called you fix what Am Yisrael put in a trap, because Haman came. And Haman was somebody that we should look forward to see. Look at the guy. Look what happened to him. That's the opposite. The Chachamim said, okay, let's not tell you, I want to tell you something. Come Yom Kippur, I give you a mitzvah. The Gemara says something, it's hard to understand. Every Yom Kippur, you must eat. You're not allowed to fast. Listen, this is a cold day. It's a very dangerous day tomorrow, Yom Kippur. It's not a joke. A lot of people vanished after Yom Kippur. October 7th. It's not a joke. October 7th was decided on Yom Kippur. You can't kill somebody. A goy cannot kill somebody if it was not decided on Yom Kippur. All these people, but happened. But you should know they died on Yom Kippur. They didn't die on October 7th. Person gets his verdict on Yom Kippur. Okay, so you have appetite to eat before Yom Kippur. If you're serious about life, you have no appetite. You don't want to eat. I told you about Achman. Rav Shach said. In Yeshiva, Rav Shach told us this before Yom Kippur. It says, the newspaper had a headline, the last day of Ymach Shemo Eichmann, one of Hitler's assistant. So the day after they killed Eichmann Ymach Shemo, they hung him. I met the guy there, they hung him. After they hung him, they burned him and they threw the ashes on the Mediterranean Sea. And they told him it's going to happen to him. So the newspaper, headline in the newspaper was, the day after Ahmed, the last few hours of Eichmann. René Hillel says like this, 10 o'clock, they're going to hang him. And they're going to burn him, So the headline had a picture of Eichmann holding the newspaper in his hand, reading it, and he's eating a bagel. Rav Shach told Yeshiva, what taste you have if you read in the paper that you're going to die at 10 o'clock, or 7 o'clock in the morning. He used to wake up at 7. At 7 o'clock, 3 hours later, you're going to be hung, and you're going to get burned, and the ashes are going to be spread on the Mediterranean, and you were eating a bagel? This Rav Shach's lecture was before Yom Kippur to us. It says, what do you think? How are you going to eat? How do you eat? If you have a brain in your head, in 3 hours they're going to kill you. Yom Kippur is a dangerous day. Rav Shach told us in Yeshiva. You want to eat the day before Yom Kippur? If you're serious about life, 10 days before Yom Kippur you should not eat. But Moshe you should start losing your appetite. Not talking fasting for kapara. Listen, I will tell you something. Today, the 9th of Tishrei, day before Yom Kippur, you eat. You don't want to eat. Exactly what it is. Then you correct it. She said, when you want, you don't. When you don't, you do. That's it is. So the Gemara, you know how powerful it is? If you eat the day before Yom Kippur, it's like fasting. Like you're fasting 2 days. Yom Kippur and Yom Kippur. That's all. You ate. But I don't want to eat. You don't understand. If you don't want to eat, it means when you eat, it means you're fasting. You do something against your will to break the desire. So your desire today is not to eat. You break it by eating. The Gemara says it's so powerful that it means that you're fasting. That's how powerful it is. I want to explain to you something. Purim is all about is when you have to eat a meal. Adam Rishon, when he was created, angels made him barbecue in Shamayim, and they gave him wine. And then he wanted to have that thing. He wanted to have the tree. I mean, he, she, whatever it is. Kemon Chassidus Islam will tell you the mitzvah of Purim. Purim is like Yom Kippur. What do you mean? No, Yom Kippur is like Purim. What do you mean, like Purim? But Purim, I have to have a meal. But I have to have a meal not because I'm hungry. I don't want to eat. I have to eat. Like I have to eat the day before Yom Kippur. That's what it means. Yom Kippur is like Purim. What do you mean? Like Purim, I have to eat. This is Yom Kippur is like I'm eating. Because the way I ate the day before Yom Kippur, it means like I'm fasting. It means 2 days I'm eating, 2 days I'm not eating. It's a Sudat Purim. I says you have to have it. It's the only time, mainly Chachamim forced us to eat. Day before Yom Kippur and on Purim, you can't say I'm not appetized, I don't want to eat. You have to have it. Because it means I eat because I don't want to eat. I control myself. That's of course, it's also to show HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we saw we went to the party. You have to be like Esther. You have to have a desire to give. It's not Mishloach Manot that you send it to them. You have to have inside you, something that drives you. I want to give it. Not just to send it. That's what I'm saying. If you want to send to your friend, it means nothing. You have to send to somebody you don't want to send. Or somebody you don't care so much. What do you have to send him? Food. No, I want to give him flowers. No. It means you have to have a desire to give food because Chabad wanted to have food. Am Israel, the golden calf, reached the level of Adam HaRishon before he ate, and look at the trap. The desire. They want gods, and they want to have a party. They eat, they drink, and joking around. That was the problem. This is the problem. Here comes the Mordechai says, listen, matanot la'evyonim. You don't give it tzedakah. Whoever is going to come to you and say he wants, give it to him. Why? Because you don't want to give it to him. You have a desire not to give him. He doesn't deserve it. On Purim, you have to have inside your desire to give to the one that has a desire, even though he doesn't deserve it. That's the power of Purim. That's what Chachamim say. That's the whole Yeshua that Am Yisrael had. And they came. V'bizar shalchu et yadam. I said when Haman wrote the letters in the name of Achashverosh, he said on the 13th is tomorrow morning, kill all the Jewish people and looted everything. Esther Mordechai asked Achashverosh on the day that's supposed to be the execution day, we should have the right to look for the Amalekim, Roshaim. And Achashverosh said, yeah, of course. Of course, it's Haman's party, all these people. So Mordechai told them, don't take anything, don't take. He said, listen, I won't take. No. Desire for something else, this is the result of the first desire. And actually, the Torah tells us in Midian, Am Yisrael won the war against Midian. Some people came and they looted. Then they came to Moshe and said, we did the sin because we did certain things we should not have done. He said, why did you loot? It started. When Shimon and Levi, if you remember, they killed Shechem, all the people, they looted everything. And from what they looted, whatever they took, they put earrings, put earrings on the ears. And then Hashem told Yaakov, go to Israel. Yaakov said, take it off. It says also clothing. But what's wrong with you? You killed 24,000 people. Why did you lose everything? Why did you take everything? Anyway, they desire to take it. What's wrong with you people? Nothing wrong with people. The world stands on that desire of the person. This is command number 10 in the second tablets. Ever it was. I said, I said, don't do whatever desire. The snake had a desire for somebody else's wife, for the Marishon, and then so-called injected the desire into Chava. Now she wants to eat, and then they want to have this. That's the problem in life. That's what Purim. It says Purim is a very, very big day. The person should control it. Chas Shalom, people get drunk and people, it's the opposite of the Purim. The opposite of Purim. You have a desire to drink. So it's the opposite. Some Rishonim say it's a major sin to get drunk. Major sin. Major. Rishonim say. This is because the job of the Purim is the opposite, to control. It's really, I don't want to eat, but you have to force. You have to figure it. It's like, I'm looking for the Mishulach. This is the evening. It's because Zakat Simmeot לאביונים. פשוט הזקן ירד מרבה מנועמים.
אמן.